The second thing that I thought I could quickly come and talk to in regards to this whole NHS debacle, it always gets really heated when I talk about the NHS, but at the same time, if you're going to charge people for a service, there should be able to have some respectful dialogue and conversation around it, especially when it's not working. And it's not even just foreigners that are saying that it's not working. With that being said, I'm getting so many comments that are saying, yeah, but IVF isn't a priority treatment. And I totally understand that. I'm not pressed because I'm not being given the IVF. This is where you have to have the emotional awareness to understand that when a TikTok comes up on your For You page, there might be a whole backstory behind that if you don't do your due diligence to go look into that story, you're only getting a certain part of it. You're not getting the context. I'm pressed because it's not only the IVF that has been taken away from me in this whole debacle, it's the surgery that is needed. However, it's a surgery, an operation that I needed that is for my general well-being, not just for fertility. However, that surgery was taken away from me because it is linked to fertility. I met a woman out in Somerset 2.5 weeks ago who literally had the same issue, but hers went so far that she ended up getting the surgery done in an emergency fashion. Why would I wait, or why should we wait until I'm in an emergency where my life is on the line to get this resolved, right? So it's not just about not getting the IVF. I'm a big girl, I can deal with that. If that's the rule, that's the rule. But there were so many other things that needed to be looked at for my own personal welfare that I'm paying into. But because it is linked to the fertility, that's now off the table. So I shouldn't have to, I bleed out on a monthly basis. I am having other issues that I don't want to talk about online because of this issue. And that's actually life-threatening, right? And so I think if you don't do your due diligence, if you're going to comment before not doing your due diligence, which, let's be real, this is social media, you don't have to go and become a researcher on something. But I think if you made it to the end of this video, you need to understand that sometimes before you comment, you might not understand the whole context to the story. It's not just the IVF that was taken off the table. It was the surgery that was needed for me to live a life that is not confined to a bed.